British brothers and sisters. I seen the flags waving in the wind. I heard chants of hurt, of call to arms, marching feet reflecting usually hushed sound. They have come for me and they have come for you. We are animals caged on different sectors of the zoo. Who knew? I see the corners of the cage where the rust bleeds through. Keepers counting tickets while they label me and you. Tourists point fingers like binoculars of blame, while the names on the buildings all stay the same. Well, that's a story of money, not glory. Herded into pens with pens. Your pain is real and not unimagined. It's just, I mostly humbly suggest, is that you are not opening the right chest. Your anger is directed at a symptom, not the festering nest. They sell you enemies in neat little sets. Shuffle headlines like a pack of debts. They auction off fear while they toast and invest, and tell you it is virtue just to beat your chest. I've seen roundabouts safety crossed. I've seen my age attract moss. I've been the boss and the boss. One thing is certain, I think we can all be considered to be slightly lost. I have watched elders stare at flickering news, soft hands shaking in second-hand shoes. I have heard children copy blame and abuse like nursery rhymes loaded with cycles they choose. I scratch my English of heather chocolate and think, does color define our think? I know no other language except a smattering of a select few. I don't know how another person from another country's true view. Do you? Do you? I wonder how my accent bends in your ear. My jokes translate or just disappear. If your childhood ghosts look anything like mine, or if they haunt different doorways down a separate line. England is an island crossed by rivers and lakes, full of the honest and the fakes, free from earth and shakes, hurricanes and other weather mistakes. Yet we choose to enjoy this at a 9579 unwakened state. We queue in drizzle for a lukewarm break, trade summer lunch for a council tax stake, scroll through dreams that an algorithm makes, then wake up tired in a second-hand ache. I see the anger, I see the poison, I see the desperation, I see the notion that anger loops will not be the required lotion. Let's imagine an England total percentage to 100% white. Now have you won any particular fight? Or as I expect, they will still use your tired bodies to sweep the deck, whilst you hunt for that invisible check. They will still hand carrots at the end of your week, still cut the corners where your days feel weak, still write the rules in an invisible ink, so you blame the next cage and forget how you sing. The green and pleasant land, whose standard of living has got slightly out of hand. You scream of resources, but what you don't see is that it's not small boats that push up the price of tea and coffee. It is boardroom whispers over polished floors. It is bonus breath fogging private doors. It is quiet hands moving numbers at night and pointing downstream when you ask for light. You grind hard and at the end of the month you can't even afford lard. Bills past due, debtor agents potentially come for you. The pressure built up in a circular flu, a pressure that falls on you. That doesn't mean you should claim my zoo, whilst all the time consuming the upper line. Poo-poo magoo, they serve you slogans like processed stew, seasoned with outrage dyed bright blue. They sell you cages with a better view while they sip cream off the milk meant for you. I would point back to the 50s and think what was provided pre-kitchen sink for a hungry child, a dream of food, a biting belly with a vague hope. Sometime they might get a slice of sweetened bread, let that be considered condition red. Now picture fridges full of grinding snow, empty hearts scrolling through a debt-shaped glow. Different gobble, same old dread, different labels on the ration in your head. So wave your flags, wave them high, but every time you wave them, please remind yourself you don't own the sky. A top goal, pip and hip hip hooray. I hope you have a most quintessential, self-reflective and marvelous day. And when the bunting falls and the crowds go home, and the chants fade out in the mobile phone, ask which keys jangle in whose coat chest key, ask who map cages and who might be free. British brothers and sisters, when the torch is cool, when the headlines move to the next day's fuel. Remember, this zoo was not built by you, but we feed it daily by the lies we choose. So here is a whisper dressed up as a roar. You were worth more than the cage and the floor. Open the chest that they told you to fear. Find every other creature standing right here. So wave your flags, wave them wider still. Paint your stories over valley and hill, but each time you shout that this patch is mine, check who sold you that dotted line. A toddle pip to the